from the California coast, beaches and bridges. I'm from the California coast, beaches and bridges.
So what's happening? Hey, what's going on, y'all? It's another episode of Beaches and Bridges. I'm your host, DEZO. Shit, yeah, it's gonna be a, you feel me? The same type of a regular episode, I should say, because that other one was a story time, and I want to just clean up a couple things about the story time. I want to say shout out to my cuz. She said the story I said about the Winnebago wasn't exactly accurate. So, you feel me? Maybe one day she'll come on and holler about, the peripheral about what was said. But that's what I thought I remembered, so I didn't want to, you feel me? But hell yeah, I wanted to shout out to my cuz, man, I love her to death. And all my family, you feel me? I just want to give a special shout out to my little cousin Aunt. Congratulations on getting married. Beautiful family. And, can't wait to see y'all. So congratulations, cuz. We got it, understanding, you know what I'm saying? It's all love. And I finally ran into my cousin that didn't come and help drive, man, It's all love, man. This world, have a crazy way of pulling people in and putting people together and stuff like that. And yeah, I finally got to see cuz and man, his son, we got to chop it up and stuff and talk about what was going on the last episode, you feel me? So it's all good, you feel me? It's all love, and I want to, give a special shout out to my cuz, R.I.P., feel me? You know what I'm saying? We gonna miss you, Shauna, you know what I'm talking about? And just, you feel me? Hey, much love to my cousin G-Man, you feel me? The whole clan up over there, because, man, it's get bad, I guess, or worse before it get better. And I just want to send all the good energy and stuff over there, man. I just found out one of my other peoples that passed away, so I just wanted to say R.I.P. to my man Cooley, man. You know what I mean? Like, stuff, man. Family and people that be gone in the blink of an eye. That's why I'm an advocate of, if you can, get with your family as much as possible, get with your friends as much as possible, because it ain't no coming back for that, you feel me? It's like, when I look at my phone, I got stuff in my phone, like numbers in my phone and stuff like that from my folks that's gone now. And it's, it's a crazy thing to look in your phone and see somebody that's no longer with us and they still in your phone. So I just wanted to give a shout out to my man Cool, and his family and stuff, and man, and like I said, everybody I know that then passed away, transitioned. You feel me? We all got a date, we just don't know when. You know what I'm saying? So man, I for sure just want to give a shout out to all of them. Started off on a somber note, like that. You feel me? What's up, brother? Okay. I just was saying, RIP the Cool, you feel me? Yeah, shit was crazy. But,
yeah, absolutely, man. Absolutely. Lost.
Man, like, it's so many things a person could be over here saying about that, but I just was like, sending good energy and stuff to his family and all that, and man, it's transition.
That's right.
Feel me? And it's transitioning and all that stuff, and I'm like, man, like you said, they ain't lost the good one, man. Cool brother, for real.
Yeah, I don't think I even really fully processed that yet.
Feel that. But on a lighter note, everybody knows that this is Beaches and Bridges. So I like to bring y'all stuff about the Bay Area, the West Coast, you know what I'm saying? All that type of stuff that maybe you didn't know. So, did y'all know that Richmond, California had the world's largest winery? And you don't got to take my word up for it. Like reading Rainbow, you can look at it, but it's called the Wine Haven Winery. They were running in between they was built after the earthquakes. They popped up in 1907. They was only running till the prohibition in 1909. I mean in 1919. I was like, the world in the world. I'm like, I was thinking, the French are, we still have stuff out here like Napa Valley and even in Modesto and all them type of places that have wineries. I was thinking, I don't know where, but Richmond, California, that was a pretty shocking discovery. Like, I mean, I never heard anybody in Richmond ever saying that, like being proud of that or anything. And maybe people don't know that, but because it happened so long ago. But that's pretty crazy. Like, and I mean, even though it did happen long ago, they do have a museum dedicated to it in Point Melati, the people the people had like a mini city down there. They had like 400 people, a fire department, places for the people to stay at. It was like a little city. You could see, like, when you go down there to Point Melati, you could see like some of the structures and stuff where the people used to live at still. It's like, it's it's cool up over there too. You used to have bad cell service, but it's cool up over there to hang out and stuff. Like, I was tripping because I was like, I wonder what the world's largest means. And they was making like 12 million gallons of wine annually, it said. So I think that's yearly. But they was shipping 500,000 gallons of wine a month. So I'm like, they was on it. They was getting that money. From 1907 to 1919. That was a short run. You know what I'm saying? They got it in. Brother Squab, did you know about that, man? Have you ever heard that before?
I was just thinking, man, I didn't have no idea of that. I had never heard of it until you said something to me, whenever you told me, like last week or something. I didn't have no idea. And I'm born and raised, so you know how that go. They hide that history.
I wonder, Wine Haven, when I looked at it, it didn't say it was like, Afro, you know what I'm saying, no black stuff, but that still was like, I'm pretty sure a lot of black folks worked there because after the war or whatever, and they had the shipyards and stuff. So I'm like, man, that was a real cool little, you feel me, a cool little discovery. I like Point Melati is a place that I like to go and hang out and duck off, get your thoughts together. It's by the water and all that stuff. So it's cool. You see some bread. It was a cool discovery seeing that. I've been in Richmond a long time. My high school years and all that's like just never hearing nothing like that. It was like that. You're right. Sometimes the history do be swept up under the rug, but now that I know that it's a museum over there, I gotta figure out where it's at. It'll be interesting to go through there and see what exhibits they have and just, see what they talking about and see if any of our history, I'm pretty sure it does, but I don't want to be like I'm 100% accurate, but I'm pretty sure our history intertwines with that. So that was
Then
it.
you got to remember that if there is a museum down there, the thing is going to be to find out when is it open. See, it might be a museum down there, and it might be open Wednesday between 1:35 and Tuesday. You know what I mean? They probably got some crazy schedule that you wouldn't be able to get. That's how they hide the stuff. Sometimes it be right in your face, but you just can't get to it.
Man, that was wild. Now, that was a good point.
I mean, because Richmond got a museum, and the Richmond Museum only open like 2 days a week. Between 2:30 and 4 o'clock or something like that.
Wow. Okay. That's crazy, but I wonder if that's like probably due to the budget or something. Got to be, huh? That's why. Hell yeah, y'all. Hell yeah, y'all. Y'all know me. Y'all know on my podcast, I like to talk about, well, maybe you don't know me. If you just coming here for the first time, because everybody is, welcome to come holler. You feel me? Y'all can find us on Web3. Y'all can find all our content on YouTube. We have clips and stuff on Facebook and Instagram and TikTok. So, and y'all can hit us up at what's real 3 at Gmail, any questions or whatever. But y'all know that I like to talk about being a new parent. So on this parenting journey that I'm on, this baby industry, y'all, the baby industry is freaking treacherous, bro. I am. I don't want to say I'm shocked and appalled because the capitalism in this country is on level 1035. I mean, the capitalism out here is crazy. So, they capitalize off every little thing they can, like anything that can make money. So, this baby industry is making so much money. You know what I'm saying? They're selling things that they know are not forever, but they selling them for absorbent amounts of prices. Prime example. I mean, I'm sure that you could get a stroller for, maybe $40 or something. And to a person who don't have $40, I'm sure that's expensive. But for a person that wants to feel like their kid is very secure, no worries. Maybe it has an attachment where, because I've seen some new like baby seats that come with wheels on it. So when they take the baby seat off, the wheels just pop down, or things like convenience and stuff like that. Man, those stuffs cost 4, 5, 6. Man, the prices of stuff, I'll be like, wow. You know what I'm saying? They might give you they they might give you, the top of the line, the top of the line of stuff, the top of the line of stuff, but it's not. They know that it all has an expiration date because your kid is gonna get bigger. Me and my partner was walking through the mall at Christmas time last Christmas before we had the kid, and we just looking at baby shoes. Man, baby shoes was $100 and something. Now these is like T sizes, whatever T. I think kids are C or something. I don't know. Whatever letter it is with your kid's foot is like, calm the hell on, you guys. The baby industry is they like, bro, when Jada Kiss I got away from Puff and them, and he had like the producer or something, and they had the record label, and he was like, they'll be raping you.
Yeah, I remember that very well.
Yeah, that's what the
Very well.
baby industry.
Oh, you said that's what they gonna do? Rip you off?
That's what they do, bro. Everything is on the expiration date, but it costs so much money.
So you know what to do, man. Hold your hands up when you walk in. Be a willing victim.
Damn, I can't not do it, right? I can't not get him the stuffs that he needs.
That's why I said a willing victim.
Bro, I can't wrap my mind around some of this stuff. His food is damn near $30, and it might last it might last them like 3 days or something. So I guess I can't complain because $30 is one meal for me probably. You know what I'm saying? Or somewhere close to that when you break the money down, if you spending money outside and not cooking at home, because it's the math, man. But this stuff is really crazy. I'm like, I love being a new parent. I love being a parent, period. But charges that I'm like, I didn't know that was coming. You know what I'm saying? I didn't anticipate that. You know what I'm saying? But it ain't nothing. It is what it is. I mean, you gotta adjust and let it fly. Keep it going. You know what I mean? You can't I ain't about to, lay down or nothing, and my man's ain't about to be uh wanting for nothing. You feel me? So it is what it is. This is definitely the one that I know is one of the ones that they get you at every corner.
Well, it's too late now because you can't put the baby back in the box.
Yeah. But the toothpaste is out.
Yeah, the toothpaste is out, man. Too late now. Buckle up and enjoy the ride.
Yeah, for sure, and try to make my young man point him in the right direction, man. And hope the spirits and the ancestors and all that good stuff. You know what I'm saying? Help too, man. You know what I'm saying?
That's
I
a trip
remember.
though, because I just was reading something about all of the different celebrity wines, liquors. Well, wines. He was doing wines because the dude was a sommelier, so he was doing wines. All the different celebrities and musicians and stuff that got wines. He was going through them and testing them, tasting them, telling you if they was good or not. Some of them he said was okay, was decent. But what I got out of it was a trip because it just sounded, when I got through everything, it just sounded like, oh yeah, you niggas, man, y'all can have this wine that we don't sell and we don't want. You can put your name on that. Some bullshit. Because he was like, that Ace of Spades at $350. Yeah, he was like, no, I probably could find a wine this good for about $50-$60. But they sell it to you. You know what I mean? He's like, it's awful flashy in this bottle, but it don't taste that good. That's how it go.
That's crazy. Yeah, man. I'm just like, I don't know, bro. I'm just I just be feeling like everybody that knows that they have like a market cornered, I guess you feel me? Because I mean, I'm saying the baby industry and stuff, right? And how they be price gouging, but I guess that's anywhere because if you go like even if you go to like the gas station and places that you would probably that the people would probably deem as more like poor or whatever, the gas seems to be the highest there. Like when you go to somewhere where they are affluent or something, they gas be cheap. You like, man, this shit is what the hell is going on here, man? This shit is. So I guess I can't blame the baby industry, but I'm just saying, bro, they really know how to get the money. They really know how to get the bang out of the buck for real, for real. Hell yeah. You got any last things to say about that, bro? Play this audio. You know how you like, man, this shit is what the hell is going on here, man? This shit is so I guess I can't blame the baby industry, but I'm just saying, bro, thing y'all wanted to talk to y'all about was like some little media I heard from like Red Flag Dating. I think maybe that's the name of the channel or whatever. But they do have a YouTube channel, so I will have to try to hook y'all up with the link or something. But yeah, so they be talking about relationships and stuff a lot. And I just wanted to, highlight some stuff because I disagree with some of the stuff they're saying, but let me not put my opinion out there let me just let y'all hear the content.
That parents, period, there's no benefits. How would I benefit from helping him raise his kid? If you marry a man and he has a child, if he's on child support and he falls behind on his payments, they coming after the wife's money. It's a very big risk. It costs hundreds of thousands of dollars to raise a child. It's expensive. Why would I invest hundreds of thousands of dollars into something that will never be mine? You can't do something as detrimental as having a child out of wedlock. And then after you make that piss poor decision, then now all of a sudden the community gotta come and help you. That doesn't make any sense. You got people who have multiple kids out of wedlock. It's not like it was a one-time thing. Now you're putting their piss poor decision, you putting the responsibility on the backs of those who are responsible. That's not fair.
I mean, guys, definitely. Excuse me, y'all. That was crazy. But I definitely disagree with her. You know, I believe that there are good people in the world, you feel me, that raise kids that are not their own. So I just disagree with her. She said it costs hundreds of thousands of dollars. So maybe she's raising a celebrity baby. I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe she's delusional. That sounded ridiculous, but I didn't hear it completely. I might need you to run that back. That sounded like insanity.
All right, hold on. I'll run it back. Oh shit, hold on. That's crazy. That was crazy though, right? Hold on, here it goes. Oof, boy, she
said a lot. She said a lot.
She's going in. I just feel like she's wrong about, you know, some of the stuff. I mean, yeah, if you do have kids out of wedlock, I'm not saying that people need to be promoting stuff like that or whatever, but I think it's your decision. Like, you don't have to be, it's two adults and it's their decision to do whatever they want to do. Like, it's their decision to have that kid or to know whatever. And then, like I said, if she raising the celebrity kid, she was like hundreds of thousands of dollars. Like, she must really be balling. I'm trying to figure out. I mean, you got kids. It's costing you hundreds of thousands of dollars. All right, so yeah, that I immediately disagree with girl. I think that she is, I don't know, maybe she was traumatized in her life or something happened to her, or maybe she, you know, got with somebody and it didn't work out for her. But I think that the advice that she's giving people is wrong. I just didn't agree with that. We can have a discourse about it. That clip just seemed kind of crazy to me. That's all. So y'all let a player know what's going on. Let's get the next clip going.
When a man has a preference and you don't qualify, you feel disqualified.
Right. When Akeem, like for instance, explained that he don't date women with children thing, I totally understood that. Like, that made total sense because I am someone that has a daughter. So of course you would never come first. You would never come first. In my life, my child will always come before you. So I get why you will want to be with a woman that doesn't have kids, and when she does have it, it's you're her child and your child, first child together. Right. Totally makes sense.
So y'all women, tell me, do y'all agree with what she was saying? Like, if you have a kid and say you find a husband, you find your soulmate, you find, you know, the person that you were meant to be with, will that person come before your kid? I don't know. Thankfully, you know, I don't have that issue, but, you know, my parent, you know what I'm saying, my dad, definitely had that issue with my mom, you know what I'm saying? She had a ready-made family. Hey, my brother's still my brother, was still his son. It's nothing, you know, RIP to him, you feel me? Like, but it's nothing that I feel was different in the house, you feel me? The only thing that I knew is that my brother did have a grandfather. I didn't know my grandfather on either my mom or dad's side, so that was clean, you know what I mean? But other than that, you feel me? Like, straight love. That's how I think about them. I mean, their relationship, you would have to talk to my pops about whatever it is that they had going on. But I feel like Pops in my mom's life was number one. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? You would probably have to talk to her and ask her, but I feel like that. That's what it seemed like I seen growing up. That's what the feelings of my childhood had. My dad being someone that my mom...
What's up, Habit? How you doing?
Dad being someone that my mom admired and loved and cherished and all that stuff in all those ways that, you feel me, that Claire Huxtable type stuff, feel me? Like real wifey, you feel me? And I'm like, you know, that was a good thing to see. I think a lot of people where I grew up at, you know, unfortunately was either growing up with their grannies or their mamas and stuff like that. And, you know, we could get into all the reasons why, you know what I'm saying, and all that. But, you know, man, any of that stuff is like, okay, now we know that that's what's going on. So now we got to change it ourselves. And I know that brothers do take care of their kids. You feel me? Real good. So, and I know brothers with good, pure hearts, that take care of other people's kids. Like my boy, he a pastor and a football coach, you know. Shout out Pastor Move Whatnot. Brother is a good brother, you know what I'm saying? Trying to guide young men in the right direction. And it's like, you know, to me, that's like an extension of a step parent. It's like, even if he's not in all those young men's houses, but he's helping to guide them. So I think that a step parent is not just the person that's in the house either. It can be extensions of, it can be a great teacher, it can be a great mentor, a great person that, you know, that don't have no devious or ill intentions against whatever it is you got going on. Like, no, don't look at kids as predatory or none of that type of thing, but just want them to flourish. And so I think there is good people out there like that, and other people do need people to love them, I think, you know, in my opinion, because it seems like the people that don't have love can all just, you know, do whatever at any time. Very volatile. You know what I'm saying? Very untrustworthy. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's just my opinion. Y'all, you know, holla at me. Brother, I like to dabble in the world of politics and just come at y'all from a I mean, I'm not a professional, so it's not my professional opinion, but it's just my opinion. You know, y'all, it's not no, I think that when I talk to y'all about politics and stuff like that, it's coming from a place of, you know, the knowledge that I have about it. But two, I can talk to my people in layman terms about what's going on. So what I want to do is play y'all the video from the news, because your boy Donald Trump apparently is writing letters to Epstein and all that, and is trying to keep this stuff out of the news. I mean, I guess he passed a big beautiful bill, so that don't matter. But why is he hiding this? Why is he going so hard on this? So y'all bear with me 1 second, and then I'm about to play it.
Donald Trump first suggested he would declassify the Epstein files during his election campaign if he won a second term. The records relate to the disgraced financier Jeffrey Epstein, who died in jail while facing charges of sex trafficking, and were thought to include Epstein's infamous client list. Attorney General Pam Bondi promised full transparency, saying the new administration would ensure everything is going to come out to the public. In February, far-right influencers were shown mostly already public documents at the White House. In May, Bondi claimed there were tens of thousands of videos of Epstein with children. On July 7th, a Department of Justice memo stated they did not have a list of clients, and no further files would be released. Trump then downplayed the issue.
Are you still talking about Jeffrey Epstein? This guy's been talked about for years. You're asking, we have Texas, we have this, we have all of the things. And are people still talking about this guy, this creep? That is unbelievable.
Since then, Trump has claimed the files themselves were made up by the previous Democratic administration, denying that his name appeared in them.
You know, these files were made up by Comey, they were made up by Obama, they were made up by the Biden information,
Then Trump doubled down, referring to the files several times as a hoax and criticising his own supporters for falling for it.
I know it's a hoax. It's started by Democrats. It's been run by the Democrats for 4 years. It's all been a big hoax. It's perpetrated by the Democrats. And some stupid Republicans and foolish Republicans fall into the net. And so they try and do the Democrats' work.
Trump has since threatened to sue the Wall Street Journal for alleging that he had written a sexually suggestive letter included in a 2003 album for Epstein's 50th birthday. Trump denies writing the letter. He's now ordered the release of some additional documents, subject to court approval.
Yeah, y'all, that was pretty crazy listening to that. But my whole point that I wanted y'all to focus in on that was this man is writing letters to Jeffrey Epstein. God he's drawing silhouettes of women and things and sexually suggestive stuff. And this is the person that y'all feel like is equipped to like run America. And this guy, I mean, I don't know, man. I'm just so put off by the whole notion of this man being the best at anything, you know? Him being at the position of president, to me, and especially me growing up, was supposed to be like the most powerful man in the world if you're the president of the United States. So seeing the clown stuff that's going on, seeing the state of affairs that's going on under this guy's watch, and listening to the stories that keep coming out about him, I'm not surprised that he's written a letter to Epstein, and I'm not surprised that he's saying it's a fake and it's a hoax, even though it has his signature and they know his handwriting. I don't know how they got the handwriting experts and all that good stuff. They know who signature is what for real and all that. So I definitely think that this whole thing is a freaking farce. It's like, come on, man. You know you wrote the letter or whatever. You might as well just say you wrote the letter, and what are y'all gonna do about it? I mean, everything else, that's what you do. So if you ain't gonna, the great philosopher from Clubhouse, Nisha Kim, always say, stand in the square and stand right there. I think I quoted it right. You feel me? Yeah. If you're not gonna do that, then what, man? Come on, man. All of this is clown stuff. All of this, in my opinion, is definitely something that is beneath the position, I would say. It's definitely putting a stain on the position. You know what I'm saying? You may not feel like y'all out there may not feel like it's a stain on Donald Trump or nothing. His approval rating is whatever it is and all that type of stuff. But to me, it's a stain, man, because I can remember different presidents, even though they've had stuff going on in the White House forever. Before I was born, they had the Nixon stuff. They then had both Bushes in office. I mean, it's for real. It's for real. Some crap. For real. Brother, just push your profile in office. I mean, you know, it's.
You think all these other ones wasn't just the same?
Hey man.
I think the only difference with him is he's blatant. They was all doing something crooked. Every single one of them. I don't think we had one that wasn't a crook. Not one.
And I can appreciate that statement, but I for sure think that these people is politicians, and they go about it politicianing. Yeah, like you said, it's blatant. It's too blatant for me. Yeah, it's too damn blatant.
Oh, so in other words, you like, man, I'm gone and steal. Just make sure you're a good thief. Just be an undercover thief.
I mean, they was talking about
not a barefaced robber.
You gotta vote for the lesser of two evils and all this kind of stuff. I don't know, bro.
That's why I said you like the sneak thief over the barefaced robber.
Okay, but he's still sneaking and thieving if he lying about this Epstein shit. And come on now, you just heard the clip. It's like, bro, they were pushing this. This was a thing. Yeah, we gonna bring out this list. We gonna let y'all see everything. It's gonna be what it's gonna be. And now now he's like, y'all still talking about this guy, this creep? Like, come on, man. This dude gets to change his skin like a snake every time. Like, this is, it's
That's why I said he's just upfront and blatant with it. Yeah. He just, hey, I don't got to sugarcoat nothing for you. This what it is. What you gonna do about it? Just like Mrs. Epstein thing. Oh, it's no less. Hey, it's nothing. What you gonna do about it? What you gonna do about it?
Apparently nothing. I mean, I don't think there's anything you can do about it. All I think is that the people that mess with Trump are going to get more and more behind his agendas and whatever he says. I mean, because I even see like our Hispanic brothers and sisters that voted for him are like making excuses for the deportations and stuff like that. It's like Trump is kind of like a king. You know what I'm saying? Like a dictator in a way. You know what I'm saying? It seems like he be threatening other countries, telling them you gonna do this or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Even with this tariff shit, all that. It's like, it's a lot going on. You feel me? And to not per se, to not own up to this thing, it seems like, come on now, whatever you say is some bullcrap. I don't know. Trump is...
Well, yeah, I don't disagree. Most of everything he says is bullshit. What you gonna do about it?
That is the thing, what you're gonna do. I mean, shit, I'm not even sure if until he die, we gonna be able to vote for another president. I don't know if 2028 is gonna actually happen. You feel me? Like, hey, he might decide that, hey, by president executive order, now he the king around here. He the emperor, right? But bro, it's just so it's so messed up. It's like everything that he doing, the fallout of it is gonna be, you feel me? Yeah, this Epstein stuff. I just feel like somehow he feel like it's gonna destroy him in some type of way. Like, you know what I'm saying? And so he trying to run away from it. And the people, like I said, around him don't care. Like, he could pivot in whichever direction. He loved Elon Musk. Now Elon's on the outs. It's like, the man can pivot in any direction he wants with no real consequences, because the people that really is up under him, they keep what you call it? They just keep falling in line, I guess you would say. They in lockstep with him. It's like he the puppet master, and he just pulling all the strings. And we the people that had to fall victim to everything that he do. I mean, I don't know. This Donald Trump dude is something else. And it's crazy because I remember when I was younger, it's like people used to put him in rap songs and shit. He was supposed to be like a cool a cool person. Now look at it. Now look at him. You know, just a polarizing figure and just stay in the news to me for the wrong stuff. But you know, hey, y'all voted for him. Heck yeah, heck yeah. Thank you. With that being said, I want to thank my brother for coming on, you know what I'm saying, Squab1. You know what I'm saying? You can always find him too at What's Real 3. At Gmail, we do our show, we do the couch and stuff like that. So y'all go check that out. The content is definitely on YouTube. Like I said before, go like and subscribe, share this, you know what I'm saying? Comment, all that good stuff. You can find me at the same spot, What's Real 3 at Gmail. We do got an IG, a Facebook, and a TikTok for y'all for the clips and stuff. Yeah, but y'all know what's up. You know what I mean? Special shout out to the ILWU. I'm sitting in the parking lot doing this, so y'all may hear a little background noise or whatever. It's a nice day outside, so I'm sitting in the parking lot recording this. Shout out to Clubhouse. Y'all know what's up, though. Until next time.
I'm from the California coast, beaches and bridges. I'm from the California coast, beaches and bridges.